name's Sean Borkenhagen from Huntington Beach, California. I'm 20 years old, and I'm out here at Mammoth, just hanging out, watching all the races. Yeah, I started at about 5 years old, and I started racing all the local tracks, and mainly just stuck to Star West and stuff like that. When I was little, that was the happening place. It's been a long career, and it's been up and down. I struggled a lot as an 80 rider and 60 rider. And then I got on the big bikes and I started clicking, and in '06 was my best season ever, and I got some top fives, and I ended up winning the championship at Loretta's, and it went real smooth last year. Well, it all started like, it's kind of a bummer, but I broke my collarbone in the same right shoulder, and I was out for 6 months, and that gave me a long time to think about my career and like where I was going. And I decided, like, if I'm going to come back and flounder and not do anything for myself, I'm going to have to get a job and work, for the rest of my life. And I figured out what I got to do, and just like gave it my best shot. And I started training with like so much like fire under myself, and the riding was a lot more intense. Like when I go out and ride, I work like be totally focused. Before, I was kind of just riding, going through the motions, and it just started clicking. I noticed the races were easier. Like I was running up front, and it was a good time in '06. And near the end, I came out with the championship, so I couldn't ask for a better season. Yeah, coming into Whitney, I didn't know what to expect because I knew everyone's gonna be fast, and it was my first big A race. And I went through practice, and it went okay. I was a little bit nervous seeing how fast everyone was going, and I think it toyed with me in my first motos because I was kind of riding really tight. And then near the end of the week, I just realized, everyone's dealing with the same deal, and a lot of these kids I've grown up racing against all my life. So what the heck, I'm in there too. So I wasn't as nervous. After Whitney, I had a different mentality coming into Oak Hill. I was gonna just have fun and ride relaxed as possible, because I was just like, at that point I was ready to like go home and work hard, and I'm like, I had another week of racing, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it my best shot and just have fun. And practice went good, and I felt good, and I just coming into racing just real relaxed, didn't really care who beat me or who was there. I just wanted to ride and have fun. I raced my first moto, and I actually purchased the Liat brace like in practice, and it didn't show up till the race day. And I threw it on, and I was a little leery to do it, and I just tried it, and it felt comfortable, and we made some adjustments. And then the second moto, it was the last race of the day on my 450, and like there was this basic little tabletop, and it came off the little squirrely and just slowly endoed, and I didn't even think I was going to crash until the very last minute, and I just hit the ground. Was sitting there, realized I'm sitting on the side of the track, not knowing what's going on, why I'm not riding. Everyone's flying by, and like about 10 minutes later, I realized my arm was like completely numb and tingly, and it wasn't working whatsoever, and it kind of freaked me out. And at the hospital, the doctors told me that my collarbone hit all my nerves because it broke so badly. It pushed on all the nerves, and it pinched the artery, and they said if they don't release it quick enough, they could, the artery that was pinched could do permanent damage to my whole arm. So it was a freaky deal, and when they released the collarbone off the nerves, my fingers started to work again, and they told me that it would never work again, and that I'm pretty much gonna have to live the rest of my life without my right arm. And I was like kind of devastated, and like a lot of emotions. I was crying a lot and stuff, but I kind of got through it, and I realized, I had a lot luckier than it could have been. I could have broke my neck and been paralyzed, so I just kind of like dealt with it, and 2 months went by, and all of a sudden one morning I realized I can kind of start moving my arm, and a week went by, and then it started getting better, and now I'm moving it, and it's getting range of motion and stuff. It's still got a ways to go, and it's frustrating, and I'm just trying to stay positive as I can. I watched the David Bailey video, and Oak Hill rolled around, and they were selling them and getting them overnight. And Leanne Baggett came up to me and was like, "This is the last one for today. I'm going to order them right after you. If you don't want it, I'll find somebody on the way to order it. And I was just got this chills down my spine, like, that's kind of weird, like maybe I should purchase this thing. So I was thinking, okay, I'll get it in practice. Practice came around, no Liat brace, and then the next day, race day, it came, and I was like a little scared to like just throw it on and race. And I just tried it because I was like, what the heck, you know, just give it a shot. And I ended up getting seriously hurt, and the doctors said if it wasn't for that brace, they are pretty strong that I would have broken my neck. It was a big reality check because before that I was like, I felt really confident in myself and my riding, and I was like always looking at, man, that would never happen to me, getting seriously maybe career-ending injury, and then bam, the next day I'm in the hospital really realizing this could be it for me. And I was, like I said, huge emotions were going through me. People probably asked if I'm scared to ride. I'm not really scared to ride. I really want to come back and start where I left off. The rehab's going awesome. My doctors are really confident it's going to come back because I stretched the nerves and I didn't rip them. And the progress I've gotten have pretty much blown them away. And I'm pretty psyched on it that they're giving me a positive attitude, because before they really got my emotions down, telling me it's never going to come back and there's no chance. And now that it's working, I'm kind of getting more confident it's going to come back, and it's starting to come around. I'm getting stronger. I've been pedaling my mountain bike to and from Mammoth, and it's like I just feel like after watching everyone in my class race, I feel kind of like hungry to ride and get back into shape. I'm a Christian and stuff, and I've never, we go to church every once in a while, but after I got hurt, like, it really opened my eyes to God and stuff, and like I just felt like it was a sign, and it was meant to be that I wore the lat brace, because I was told how hard I hit my shoulder and the impact on my neck could have broke it really easily. And I definitely think that it was meant to be that I wore that brace. I've been told that it's impacted people to wear the brace after my injury, and if so, that's so cool. I mean, that's awesome if it's helped people on their decision to purchase one. I'd like to thank all my friends that have stuck by me. You definitely realize who your true friends are when you're hurt. And my dad, number one, for being there always for me and never giving up. And we've had a really tough time since this injury as far as not riding. I mean, riding is my life, and like not to ride is such a big deal for us. So I really like to thank my dad and all my therapy, my doctor, all the therapists there that are sticking by me, my mom and my sisters for staying strong and keeping up on helping me out around the house as far as cutting my steak and stuff, and all my sponsors, Mid-City, Honda, Pro Circuit, Fox, Dano at DBS Shoes. He's been a great friend, pretty much my best friend. I look up to him a lot, and he really has helped me with as far as life goes. He's a great guy. His ETI2 knee braces, giving me the greatest goggle around. I'm super psyched on that. And anyone else I forgot, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous right now.